Bro, wake up. We about to talk about Monica Rambeau, man. Wake up. Dude, her film drops next month. Come on, get up. Bro, let's talk about some black independence, bro. Come on. Ace Blade, Concrete, Godhood. Come on, dude. Hey, man. I don't know, man. They might not ever bring back T'Challa. He might not even be in the video game. So back in 2018, when the Black Panther movie dropped, there was a bunch of people out at movie theaters dancing, and it was beautiful. And we thought that, man, now we're going to get a bigger audience to speak to and talk to about these comics, about these books. We're going to have a huge audience. These people are going to really join in. They're going to get latched in.
Wrong.
Yeah. Well, and then later Chadwick died, and then they killed off the character, and there was this big pushback against Marvel when they said they wasn't going to recast. And then I said to myself, okay, great, that's going on. But surely there's going to be individuals that's going to say, well, who do we have left? And let's really try to embrace them.
Wrong.
Like the black characters, the other Valkyrie, War Machine. Y'all are actually going to really embrace them, right?
Wrong.
Yeah. So that didn't work out like I thought. But this video is going to really touch home on a lot of bases. So let's get started. So guys, I'm going to be doing a live soon. We're actually going to be talking about Black Panther versus the rest of the black comic book community. It's going to be very interesting. It's not what you think. I'm going to try to have a couple of people on, but it's not going to be too many. But this question is not for me to go into a whole bunch of details. This is for me to just to ask the question, and hopefully we get some good feedback and some honest feedback. We all know that T'Challa is the hottest black superhero out right now. Dead or alive, in video games, not in video games, in the MCU, not in the MCU, written well in the comic books, not written well in the comic books. He is the most talked about black character in the black community. Please, let's not argue about that. But where does this leave the rest of the black comic book community? Literally, if you're not T'Challa, you're not going to get that much bandwidth on social media, as much push as probably you want to right now, which is great because T'Challa could really be centered as that gatekeeper to open up the doors for other different black characters. But are we going to allow that to really happen? Now, granted, the black independent community, some of them are doing very, very well. Some of them not so much. But they still held in comparison amongst the minutes that T'Challa gets, especially on our streaming waves. A lot of people will argue, well, rightfully so, and for 1,000 different reasons. I'm not going to go into them. Can we strategically do both? That was the question that was presented in a live that I just participated on. And granted, a lot of people said that we could, but we all know that a lot of people are very, very hyper-focused on this T'Challa problem that's going on right now with him being absent in some mediums. And while a lot of people are really focused in on that, who's focused just as hard on everybody else? Now, granted, we do have some fantastic content creators that do touch on independent creators like us. Where is our variety? When you peel back T'Challa, you remove T'Challa out of the sequence, what do you have left? I know people say, "Ooh, what about my comic? Support me. I get that. My biggest problem, though, is why aren't more people screaming about other characters? We got tons of people screaming about T'Challa, and we should. I'm gonna say that again. We got tons of characters screaming about T'Challa, and we should. But we do not have people screaming about other characters as much. And I get that there's never going to be a equilibrium of 50-50. I totally get that. One of the things that I presented last night was, let's reach out to Tyler Perry. And I'm going to get him a deal. But just wait. Tyler Perry owns majority of the studios that were used in the MCU. So he's got the property. He's got the buildings. Can we at least try to reach out to somebody like him and say, look, here's all these people that really want these characters or strong black representation to come to the forefront. Can you work with us on getting he's obviously going to be producing all this, but can you work with us to get us a director that's a comic head, one of us, notice I didn't say nerd, a comic head that's one of us that wants to write one of these stories, wants to project and help out a Godhood, a Concrete, an Ace Blade-ish type character. I mean, if we're not talking Tyler Perry, even though he's got that big bank, there's other banks around here and other studios that can help out as well. But what I think our problem is, we're so critical of our own. We think that everything's going to be a Tubi type situation. And there's a lot of people out there that's got their stuff together, but we don't give them a chance because we don't have the validation from the mainstream. I'm going to say that again. Some people, not all people, so I don't need to see any videos of you giving validation. I didn't say you, I said some. People do not give those independent or smaller studios the validation that they need because they're not super mega mainstream. Again, this video is out there for solutions. We're doing what we can to just make cool videos about black characters, regardless of where you come from. If you catch our eye, we're going to talk about you. We're going to make a graphic. We're going to show you a comic book. We're going to jump right into it, right? But where are the fans? Where are the people that are asking for this stuff? Because right now, it's really leaning in one direction. And we've already talked about what direction that's leaning into. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, throw me a follow. Let's come up with a game plan. I know I asked a ton of questions. I've been talking for almost 5 minutes. But what do you think we can do? Do we, all of us, get behind and push T'Challa to the top and say, hey, man, when you get up there, don't forget about me, Jon Stewart. Don't forget about me, Cyborg and Gray. That's a different universe. But you know what I'm trying to say. Black character. And we say, look, this is the guy. I mean, I feel like we've already done that. But can we really push to get him back into the movie studios and prove that what happened in 2018 wasn't just a fluke, and then we can come back and grab up everybody else? Do we kick the doors in on our own people and say, yo, get off your ass, let's greenlight these projects. We sick her Aston, master this, master that, the greenlight these white IPs, and let's get behind these black books. Let's stop coming up with excuses why we can't do it. If we can sign petitions for a recast, we can continue to do that, but we can also sign these petitions to help get these black characters, independent black characters, in the studios where they deserve and where they belong. Like I said, like and subscribe if you like what I had to say. If you're about that life, hey, give me a solution.
Wake up! Please, wake up.